What's going on, everyone? VGBC Persona here, and welcome back to another episode of Another Code Recollection for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we started off Chapter 5, Silent Clock Tower, to where we went into the Alfred family's mansion, met Rex, the founder of JC Valley, and we got into a bit of digging about Elizabeth's past and that Princess was her dog. Also, the fact that we found out about her mother means that she must be hiding a lot of important information about her, including the music player and the birthday card we found in her why'd I say that? Her music box, in which Janet accidentally broke, which we then fixed. And we found out that the secret drawer hiding those items was down underneath the box itself, in the bottom compartment. So, with Tommy and Janet heading to Bob's, we then follow them, and to find out about that music player too. My intro was a little bit unscripted, so we're following right after this. Let's talk to Bob and find out where they are.
Hey, Ashley. Your friend get away from you?
He's probably using the computer at my dad's cottage.
Ah, a gamer, huh? Yeah, I guess computer games are more fun than a diner.
But if you wave a fresh salmon rice burger out the window, I bet he'd float over on the scent alone.
The kid liked him that much, did he?
Yeah, he's totally in love with those sandwiches.
How old is he anyway?
He's 13.
You don't say. That's good info.
Good info.
Huh? What do you mean, good info?
Big news! My salmon rice burger is a hit with the 13-year-old boy demographic. That's valuable marketing data.
What?
Consumer research is important in my line of work. And that's some key info, let me tell you.
Is that so?
Absolutely. It means the salmon rice burger has broad appeal. That settles it. That's the push I needed to start my new business.
A new business, huh? Let's find out about that.
A new business?
Yep. Selling my famous salmon rice burgers online.
An online burger shop?
That's right, miss. Hungry folks the world over will love my salmon rice burgers. What better way to deliver them to the masses?
That's so cool. But can you ship them?
You bet. They don't lose flavor when frozen. Just toss one in the microwave and enjoy whenever.
Ah.
That sounds like a great plan.
Thanks, Ashley. This is a big day. I'm committed. No more excuses.
Well, that was interesting. Let's talk to the others.
I can't believe it was inside the music box.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm glad you found it. It just doesn't make sense.
Why would she hide it?
I haven't seen Elizabeth cry like that in a long time. Tommy, what did you say to her?
What did I say? I didn't think she'd start crying. And that's not all. You should have heard her. I kept asking why she wasn't coming to practice. And she started spouting off some nonsense. Said she didn't feel like it, that she didn't have any fun singing.
A total lie, obviously. Elizabeth loves singing more than anything.
Yeah, it was so clearly untrue, you know? It made me so mad. I started yelling. I told her to tell the truth.
District Attorney Tommy here to get to the bottom of things.
She got so upset, she started to cry. Guess what she said next? She said that I shouldn't force myself to hang out with her.
Force himself?
That she knows the truth and everyone is laughing at her.
Laughing?
What now?
Seems like she's got it in her head that she's a bad singer.
Oh.
Say what?
A-
Where is that coming from?
A bad singer?
Right? It's so wrong, it's almost funny.
Please tell me you didn't laugh.
Whoa, you think I'd laugh when a friend's that upset? I told her she was off base, but she didn't listen. Her confidence is totally gone. She just started crying.
Unbelievable.
That's how it all went down.
She loves singing.
Elizabeth loves singing that much?
Yeah. Ever since she was little.
Ah.
I have this memory from when we were really young.
Oh.
She was listening to her mom's music box and humming along. She looked so happy. Sometimes she still does it. And when she does, she looks exactly like when she was a kid.
That's cute.
Elizabeth hates people seeing her like that.
I
Sorry
get
for
that.
Sorry for my seat creaking. I'm just sitting on a comfy
Like-
pillow.
She loves music. But her mom's singing is special to her.
There was...
Hmm?
She said something else. She said she'd never be able to sing like her mother.
Never be able to sing like her mother. And that's why she thinks she's not good enough?
She's not actually a bad singer, right?
No, not at all. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she has such a unique sound. It's really cool.
I want to hear what she sounds like.
But she's convinced she's no good?
It's super weird.
How strange.
For real. Totally strange.
What are we gonna do? We've gotta submit our song to the contest. But we can't without a singer.
Should we just give up?
No way! We're entering no matter what.
Then we've got to get her to practice. She messaged you yet?
Not yet. Which means she won't pick up if we call.
Your song is on this, right?
Yep. Give it a listen.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
What'd you think?
Aw, we didn't hear it?
That's not bad. Actually, I really like it.
That's disappointing. I wish we could have heard it.
I know, right?
Rad,
Elizabeth's voice isn't what I expected.
right? She's like a different person when she sings.
Totally different. It's unreal. I've never heard a voice like that before.
There's something about it. It resonates.
Like you feel it in your heart.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed behind Tommy, there's a picture we never looked at before we exited the food hut.
Bob's Food Hut? Absolutely. The usual? You got it. Delivery incoming. Hey kids, I'm heading out for a minute. Watch the diner for me?
No prob, Bob.
Heh.
Unreliable bunch, the lot of them.
I've got to go. Matthew's waiting at my dad's place.
Don't worry. We'll handle the music player situation.
Sorry for dragging you into this. See you later.
See ya.
Oh, actually, let's go back in. Before we go on, what's this picture?
Huh.
These two sure look alike. Hold on. That guy.
Ah.
Oh man, it's the captain. Are these two brothers from the first game? Ah, they do look alike. Huh. The captain is really interesting. We didn't get much info on him in the first game. Alright, so where to go to next? What did they say? Oh yeah, we have to go see Matthew now. He's waiting for us. I wish Nintendo actually recorded the song that Elizabeth sings. Because I wanted to know what...
Matthew!
I'm sorry, I don't really know what to say. What I'm trying to say is that I listen to a lot of music, like most of us do, and I wanted to know what Elizabeth's voice sounded like. If she's that good, maybe they should have recorded the song.
Matthew? Not here.
Where'd he go?
Where did he go?
That's what I just said.
His dad's briefcase is open.
Oh.
What was he
Yeah,
looking
that's right.
for in here?
Those pictures from last time.
This is...
Huh.
Is this Matthew's dad?
Yeah. Looking at that guy, who is... Yeah, that's him. But the other
And
guy...
there next to him, John Smith?
It is John Smith. So on the left, that's his dad testing the water, and on the right, that's John Smith?
Looks like that statue used to be a big draw back in the day. Who's that in front of the clock tower?
Huh.
It's
Those
John
two.
with that mean old lady from the garden.
That lady?
Wait, so that means she actually does know him?
My
I
God.
bet Matthew saw this photo and went to check it out.
Uh-oh. Does that mean we have to go and see that old lady again? Goodness.
All right.
Let's check out that unknown contaminant. I don't understand this at all. Maybe my dad will go over it with us. Anything else to check out? Family photos are hanging up. Nope. I guess we can't check it out right now. Maybe Matthew will be at that old lady's cottage. And I wonder what's taking Richard so long to come back from the lab.
Matthew.
I've got to find Matthew quick, but I'm not sure where to look. That lady was in the photo too. Huh. So I think... maybe at the clock tower. Excuse me. Where was the old lady's place again? Okay. East Gate, JC Valley that way, and here is the lakeside. So the East Gate leads there. There was like a path leading up, wasn't there? Where was that path? I completely don't remember. Oh! From here? I'll edit if I can't find the path. Yeah, this has to be it. This is the place that John Smith took. The Graham family home grounds. That's who she was. Her last name's Graham, must be.
Come to think of it,
We got yelled at pretty good the last time we were here. But Matthew has to be here. I gotta put on a brave face. So this is the right place. Bob!
Ashley.
Oh, Ashley.
Bob?
Why so surprised? I'm just wrapping up a delivery.
here?
Yep. She'll deign to eat my food if I bring it to her. I just wish she'd admit the salmon rice burger is delicious. What brings you around here?
I'm looking for Matthew. I think he's probably at that at that lady's house.
You mean Charlotte? A
Charlotte?
word of caution if you're paying her a visit. She has a few rules and can get ornery if they aren't followed.
Rules?
Yep. Rule 1, don't say anything to indicate her age. Don't call her miss, no ma'am, just Charlotte. Second, don't bring up her daughter Olivia, sore subject.
Olivia? Her
And most
daughter.
important, don't even mention the clock tower.
The clock tower?
Charlotte has a daughter?
A daughter who eloped and left home.
Wow, she eloped? That sounds like something from TV.
You said it. Olivia had been married before. It didn't end well. But she eventually fell in love with someone new. She wanted to get hitched, but her mom put her foot down.
Oh.
Charlotte said the man would break her heart like the last one.
Break her
But that
heart.
didn't stop Olivia. She just couldn't stay away from him.
Him.
They wound up eloping and leaving town.
Wow.
Poor Charlotte hasn't said a word about her daughter since.
Let's see who he is.
Do you know anything about the guy she ran off with?
Yeah, this photographer who lived by the lake, Gilbert.
Ah, him.
Great guy. Sometimes he and Olivia would stop by the diner. It's a pity Charlotte couldn't see him as anything but bad news.
I remember his name from there.
Must be the guy who lived in the house Matthew was hiding in. Why shouldn't I mention the clock tower to Charlotte?
It's a real shame. That tower brings up terrible memories.
What terrible memories.
Well, Charlotte's father had that clock tower built.
Oh.
His name was Benjamin. Really knew his way around a clock. Charlotte upheld his legacy by taking good care of the tower. But she had to call it quits 5 years ago. And who could blame her after what happened?
What happened 5 years ago?
It was a tragic accident. I don't like to talk about it. In any case, Charlotte stopped the clock and locked it up. That old tower hasn't been opened since.
And that's what we need to investigate, it seems like.
Thanks, Bob. That's all good to know.
What could Charlotte be hiding?
Sure thing. Now, don't forget those rules, okay?
I won't.
Good. Now be sure you and your buddy stop by the diner again.
All right. Let's go and talk with Charlotte. We can't enter any of these places.
Oh.
Huh? Princess?
Do you like that, pretty girl?
Well, she's actually kind of kind. Charlotte Graham. We know her now.
Hello?
Yes. You again. What do you want now? Is this your dog?
No, but she does belong to someone I know.
You lost girl. You must be. She's been wandering around for the last few days. I could see she was hungry, so I've been feeding her.
Huh.
Princess? What is
Huh?
it? What are you doing?
She's telling you to get in the house.
What?
To get in the house?
Hurry up inside. I'm guessing this one's with you.
Huh?
Hmm.
Matthew!
He's here.
So this is where you've been.
Apologies you had to find him here, of all places.
She's right, Ashley. Don't be rude.
Who said I was rude?
Matthew? I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant at all.
You're just making it worse. It was a joke.
Ah,
A joke?
Do you want something to drink or not?
Charlotte makes great tea.
Sure. I'd love a cup.
I guess she's kind when she wants to be.
Take a seat. I'll be right back.
She kind of gives off a bit of Marilla Cuthbert
Oh.
vibes
Okay. Thank you.
from Anne of Green Gables.
So, you were looking for me?
That's one of my favorite books ever.
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, but I found something. Proof sunglasses guy's involved.
With John?
I saw the photo. Did you come here looking for him?
I already asked Charlotte. She said she doesn't know him. I told her I was sorry for barging into her garden earlier. And once I apologized, she invited me in for tea.
Just like that?
Sounds like you've been busy.
Here you go.
This smells great.
It's my own blend.
Ah.
Thank you.
Who's that man in the picture on the wall?
It tastes as good as it smells.
Right?
Look at all that china.
I like how you've decorated.
It is. It's beautiful.
It feels so warm and homey.
Ah.
I like to make things by hand.
I wish we all made things by hand nowadays. Everything's mass
You
produced.
made all this? No way. You must be able to make anything you want.
Oh, I've heard that before. This one's father, Michael, visited me years ago.
Michael Crusoe.
He said the same thing.
You knew my dad?
Matthew's dad was here?
Of course. Many times. I knew Michael when he was just a young boy.
Really? Can you tell me about him?
Well, let's see. Michael was quite the troublemaker. I had to shoo him from my garden more often than I cared to.
Like me.
Just like you. But he never grew out of it. Always a troublemaker. He never found steady work, so he spent his days lazing about. I was worried about him, truth be told. But then he went and won the lottery, of all things. That's when he started his resort development company. To think, young Michael, a CEO. I was against it, of course. I didn't want tourists underfoot. But Michael, well, he was desperate to do it. I don't know why. It didn't end well. The town blamed him for polluting the lake.
Polluting
His
the
company
lake.
was done for. I felt so bad for his poor kids.
I'm just fine. No one needs to feel bad for me. None of it was even Dad's fault.
Yeah, we found that out from Ryan.
The real bad guy did it and blamed my dad.
Is that so? You believe in your father.
Could you tell us what you know about the pollution?
That would have been about 5 years ago. All the hubbub began when the resort started bringing tourists. A newspaper claimed the lake was being polluted. You're thinking back? That was quite strange.
What was?
People loved the idea of the resort at first. The town backed the whole plan. And then that article came out. Crusoe Resort was not named as the cause of the pollution.
Then who was?
All of a sudden, folks changed their minds, got angry.
So, they chose to blame the resort.
They blamed your father's company.
That's weird.
What made them change their minds?
It is. Soon, everyone had turned against Crusoe Resort. Suddenly, it was protect our lake this and get out that.
Goodness
Tourists
gracious.
disappeared as quickly as they had come. I've never seen anything like it. One day, folks supported him. The next day, they were dead set against him. It was eerie.
Definitely sounds like a setup.
All the while, they acted like they were being downright noble. Phew. They're all newcomers to me. No leg to stand on.
Did you ever think Michael might be guilty?
Not once. We had different opinions about the development, of course. But I know Michael. Someone who would check in on an old lady.
Oh, did I skip something?
That man wouldn't harm the lake for his own ends. He was never the villain they made him out to be. If you could remember how he looked at you, such love.
Wait, we've met? You already knew me from back then?
Of course. I met you when you came here with Michael.
So they came together.
Really?
But it seems like you may have forgotten.
You said I came here too, but I don't remember at all.
You were just a tiny little thing. I'm not surprised.
I guess.
It was right after my husband died. He was a clockmaker. He had been tending the clock tower, but with him gone, we would have to pay someone to keep it running. Then Michael Crusoe walks in my door, young son in tow.
So that's when I was here.
That's right. Your father was a kind man. He offered to pay for repairs to the clock tower. It was a very generous offer, but, well, my stubbornness got the better of me. I turned him down. Michael said he understood, but he seemed disappointed. He left, but not before having a slice of my raspberry cake.
Did I have cake too?
You bet you did. You were all smiles.
Aw, that's so cute.
Raspberry cake. I remember something. I had that cake. Dad was there. We left and got in the car. He stopped somewhere. He said he had work and told me to wait. And he gave me a toy car to play with.
Ooh.
You remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember coming here with my dad. And after that, that's all I can remember.
I'm sorry for bringing up those memories. You don't have to keep going.
No, I need to remember. Not being able to remember is why I haven't found my dad yet. At least, that's the feeling I get.
Matthew. When was the last time you saw Matthew's dad?
Well, it's been quite a while now. I saw him in town during all that unpleasantness. He'd stopped visiting by then. I haven't seen him since all that trouble.
He went missing after that. We're looking for him.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and prove he's innocent. Ashley's helping me look.
That is quite the pickle.
Now, I want to go to the clock tower to find him.
What did you say?
Oh no, she doesn't like the clock tower being mentioned.
Oh no, you're not supposed to bring up the clock tower.
Oh.
Huh?
Crap.
Why do you want to go to the clock tower? Michael isn't there.
There's something about the clock tower. I feel like I've forgotten something important. Maybe if I remember, I'll be able to find my dad.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah. I'm a little scared, but I want to know the truth.
Charlotte, please, let us take a look.
Well, we've already mentioned it once. Too late now.
We've talked about it. Facing the truth can be hard, but it's always for the best.
You're pretty determined, huh? Fine. You can look inside the clock tower.
She took that really lightly.
However, you're going to need 3 keys.
Yeah.
There are 3 keys?
Indeed, there are. Each key represents a part of our family crest: a sword, a moon, and a flower.
Uh-huh.
They've been passed down in my family for generations. Members of the Graham family carried each one separately. My father, Benjamin, my husband, Robin, and my daughter, Olivia.
Olivia and Benjamin and Robin.
My husband passed away and Olivia left home. Robin used to store things in the tool shed, but I'm not sure where Olivia may have put hers. I guess what I'm saying is I don't really know where the keys have gotten off to.
So, if we find the 3 keys,
Then you may do as you wish.
All right. So I think in the next episode we'll go and search for those keys. So with that all said and done, this has been VGBC Persona. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. And in the next video, we'll continue on and find those keys. This is VGBC Persona, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.